Welcome back, babies. It's your girl AJ. As you see, I am still 9 months pregnant and biggest world right now. Your girl still got a huge little belly going on, but baby has dropped, as you see. I have a couple days left, but if you don't know, you guys, I have been in and out the hospital for at least 3 weeks now. You guys probably see me still posting videos and stuff, but I've been in and out, okay? I've been having contractions like you don't even know. Like, honey, the contractions ain't nothing to play with. But we are doing good, and you already know contractions ain't gonna stop your girl. Now, I do have a couple days left until this baby is here. I'm so ready for that. But until then, your girl still got some work to do. You already know me. I love to craft. Crafting is my space. This is what I love to do. So it won't stop me, okay, you guys? Now, I have a test to do. Y'all know me. What you got to do? All right, you know I had got the LockLi, I hope I said that right, LockLi vinyl cutter from HTV RONT cut machine. It is a very affordable cut machine. Now, you guys, when I tested out last video, it was so quiet, the blade depth and everything was amazing. So with that, and we did permanent vinyl too. With that, I said today, I want to actually test it out and compare it to the Siser Juliet. Have both of them cut, see which one is faster, which one is more quiet than the other one, and how does it cut, compare each other, and make a shirt. So I do have an order of 8 shirts, I believe, and I want to sit here and test it out. Now, we have the same vinyl. Both of these vinyls are white glossy vinyls. These are both HTV RONT vinyls. Now, I got HTV RONT vinyl off Amazon just because it was a huge roll. Like, why not? Now, I only think I need one, to be honest. But I got 2, just always have, you know, stack up on them. White is something you use for mostly all type of shirt designs. White is something you always need to have in your craft room as a vinyl. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to design a file. I designed the file in Procreate and I turned it to SVG. Gosh, I played the witch. I turned the file to an SVG so that way I could actually cut it on both of these machines. Now, I could have left it as a PNG, but I didn't want to do that. So we're going to go ahead, take the file, and import it into the Siser Juliet software and also the LockLi software. And I'm going to show you guys the process. We're going to do the same exact thing for each one when it comes down to the size of the whole entire file. So I'm going to cut each one by 11. About like 4 or 5 for each one, and we're going to test it out. I'm going to do each cut separately so you guys can see it and actually hear the sound of each one going. We're going to time each one separate to see which one is faster than the other one. I'm going to try my best to set the speed the same. Now, I believe with the Siser Juliet, I think you can set the speed. So we're going to try our best to set the speed the same and everything. I'm going to show you guys both of the softwares as we importing it and sending it to the machines. So let's go ahead and get started. And when we are done, we will press both of the shirts. And why not just press both of the shirts? Like, why not? I have 8 shirts to do. We can sit here and press both of the shirts for fun. But we're going to compare both of them. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Hit the bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And let's go ahead and get started. So we're doing, this already 12, so we're just going to do 12 for the width by 5. I'm going to actually do like 7. Do the same size for each one. Boom. So we got a couple shirts to do. Now for you guys, I'm just doing like two on camera with y'all so y'all can see. And then the other ones I'll do by myself. Alright. So we got all our vinyl cut out. I did 12 for the width, even though it's 11 by, I believe, 4. I might change it, but I did 12 by 7 just to give a little bit room. When I'm doing vinyl, I do like to have an extra little bit of room because sometimes you just never know, it might go over a little bit. So we got it all cut out. Now it's time to cut. We'll start with the lock lid first. So we have the lock lid right here from HTV RONT. So we're going to go ahead and open it on up. I'm going to go ahead and power it on up. So with the power button, you do have to hold it just a few. Alright, so now we are good to go. So now we have our vinyl. We cut each one the same as you guys saw. So I'm going to go ahead and just take one out. Got tape on here. Tape off. Now for this, I'm going to go ahead and use the mat that came with this machine. So I'm going to actually try this mat on both machines. Now, inside the design space, as you guys saw when I uploaded it there, we did have to flip the design. It wasn't just automatically flipped. So I'm going to go ahead and take this off. I already got stuff on this mat. You see how that works? That's why I'm like, gosh. Then when you get stuff on here, it makes it so hard to keep it sticky. Look at that. Brand new mat, and already 2 seconds later, it was stuff all on it from last time. I'm going to actually try this mat in the Siser Juliet just because this mat is almost similar to the Cricut mat. So I just want to know, like, can it work in both versus trying to use up all my mats. So I'm going to go ahead and place this on. Shiny side down. If you are new to making shirts, it's shiny side down. Hold up. Woo, that sounds good. Shiny side down, so that way the matte side is up, and that is exactly why you will mirror your design. Because of that, it's shiny side is down. Boy, I love a brand new mat. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and press it down just to get some of the bubbles out. Alright, so now we have it loaded in. I'm going to go ahead and just put it on in. Press the arrows to bring it in. Boom. We are good to go. So we're going to go ahead and cut it. Now, for you guys, I want you guys to know my force. My force is about 5.5. And my speed is 9. This is the highest this machine could do for speed. So it's 9. And we're going to just do one pass. We're going to see if that one pass makes a difference, or do we need to change it up. We're just going to do one pass though, okay? Okay, so we do have everything loaded up, you guys. Now, just so you guys are aware, when you are in the LockLi design software and you are ready to cut, make sure when you are selecting your layers, because this is one whole piece, it will be broken in pieces. No matter what as I see so far, that it will be broken into pieces. You want to make sure you are selecting the folder that has all of it. So everything should be in one folder. So select that and select all, okay? It's real important. If you don't select it, it won't cut it. So make sure you are doing that. Now, let's talk about the force. I'm doing a force of 5.5 with a speed of 9. This is the highest this machine goes for speed. So we're doing 9. We're doing one pass, and we did have to mirror the design inside the cut area when it's time to cut. So just in case you guys are wondering. Now I'm going to go ahead and press cut. Now I'm going to also time this because we want to also talk about the speed, the quietness, and compare it to the Siser Juliet. So I'm going to go ahead and press cut. I have my business phone on me, so we're going to go ahead and start it. So 1, 2, 3. All right, you guys, as you see, I just started the timer right when I did everything, so everything is together. It is timing. Do you guys hear the silence of it? So quiet. $25. Oh my gosh, it's so quiet. This is crazy, you guys. This is the time so far. All right, we hitting a minute. It's so freaking quiet. You just hear the machine moving the mat. That's all you hear. You don't hear the blade cutting or anything. Now, I hope I didn't do my blade up or anything too deep. Okay, you guys, so we are on 1 minute and 42 seconds. All right, you guys, it is 3 minutes now. Okay, it's done. So I'm gonna stop it. In total, we are down for 3 minutes and 12 seconds. Yeah. So that took 3 minutes. Not bad. We're gonna compare it to the Siser Juliet, but it did take 3 minutes. All right, let's go ahead and bring it out. So I could see it did cut. The blade depth, I believe we did was what, 5.5. Question is, was it deep enough? We're gonna go ahead and weed it just to see and test out. And with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and take this off. And we're gonna load the other one up, but we're gonna put that on the Siser Juliet. All right, let's go ahead and weed this. Okay, so in total, like I said, that took about 3 minutes. It wasn't so bad. We do have our weeding pen right here. I get my weeding pen from Tech Wrap. We're gonna go ahead and weed this. We're gonna see exactly how it did. Now the vinyl is from HTV RONT on Amazon, just in case you are wondering. I love this vinyl. Let's see if it cuts. Okay. One pass. With a speed of 8. That was, no, it was 9, I believe. That was the fastest that the machine can go. And it did it so quiet. That's crazy. Did you guys hear how quiet it was? I really believe for the Siser Juliet, the Juliet is quiet, but I think compared to this, it's not as quiet. Okay. Weeding is very easy. It's actually kind of peaceful sometimes. I wish I had my chair over here though. Kids are watching a movie. It's about to be lunchtime. I'm making them some pizza rolls. I don't think they had pizza rolls in a little minute. They're actually cooling down. For me, I'm making me some tenders. I've been in love with Tyson tenders lately, y'all. With some hot sauce and ranch. They are bomb. Like, I have been buying them by like the bags. Like, I'm buying the big family size bags. And I had like made some for my husband, y'all. They supposed to be my food, my lunch, y'all. Now he over here eating it too. So now I'm buying like 3 bags at one time because now he's eating it. the kids eating it. I'm looking like it wasn't for everyone. And I put y'all up on game on how to make it, because you got to put it in there a little bit extra versus the time it saves just to have it nice and crispy. And y'all, they just running through my stuff. It's the hurt. It's a part of being a parent, because it made no sense why my husband is eating my stuff. That's just crazy. Like, why is that your lunch? Go make your own lunch. Okay, so one pass with a blade depth, I believe, of 5.5. Y'all, it cut beautiful without a problem. Like, that cut amazing. Like, 2 passes with the Cameo and the Cricut. I usually have to do like at least 2 passes, and with this one I did 1 and it cut amazing. Like, I love that. It was so nice and beautiful, clean and smooth. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna get the Siser Juliet, and we're gonna load up the next one to be cut, you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward for y'all, so y'all don't have to watch me read this whole thing process. You guys, we are done. That cut out amazing for 1 freaking pass. 5.5 for the blade depth. Honey, with the Cameo, I need to do a blade depth at least of 10 or 11. This was 5.5. Speed was an 8 or 9, because I'm not mistaken. I'm kind of forgetting which one, but I believe it was a 9. This is crazy. The peel, the weeding was amazing and so quick. Let's go ahead and test out the Siser Juliet. All right, you guys, we have the Siser Juliet right here. So we're gonna go ahead and open it on up and power it on. Now, we have our HTV on the mat. So as you see, the HTV is placed somewhat different versus when we did the LockLi. So for the Siser Juliet, you want to start at the bottom of your mat. So that means your HTV goes at the bottom versus the top, like the LockLi, the Cricut, or the Cameo. So that's one difference right there. You do start at the bottom. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna load this on up in here. Now this machine has a touch screen. Because we're starting the design at the bottom, you should know exactly what that means. You have to bring the mat all the way in until you get to the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and move this a little bit closer, because we have to bring the mat all the way to the bottom. The needle, not the needle, but the blade has to be all the way to the bottom with the mat, because that's where your design is starting at. All right, so for this, we're gonna go ahead and do the cut settings. The cut speed and the force is actually set on the machine itself versus the LockLi where we just did it in the design space. Now for this, I have my cut speed at 10. Now for the other one we did, I believe it was 8. I'm actually gonna go in and see right now. I wanna make sure we are doing the same exact speed. The only difference is probably just going to be the blade depth. So the speed was 9. Okay, I was right when I said that last time. So the speed is 9. We're going to do 9. Now force, I'm going to lower my force to at least 20. Oh, that thing went all the way to 160. So this actually can go to 160. It's crazy. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to put the force at probably 28. It can literally go all the way to 160. That's crazy. So we have the force at a 28 and the speed at a 9. Now we could actually go higher on the speed, but we're not going to do that. Now we're going to go ahead and send it to the cutting machine. It's already mirrored the same thing and mirrored actually inside the space. So wait, now you guys, it started so fast. Oh my gosh, it started so fast, and I was trying to set the timer, but it started like so fast in 2 seconds. Let me go ahead and get my phone so we can set the timer on here, and we can make sure we are timing the whole entire process. So give me 1 second. Let me get my phone. All right, you guys, we are about a minute in. Now, The machine itself says it's about to be done in about a couple seconds. Now, when it comes down to the design space, in the LockLi, it actually shows you how long you have, versus the Siser Juliet doesn't show you that feature at all. But on the machine itself, it's showing me that it's almost done. Oh my gosh, you guys. We are at 1:30. It's done. Wait. It is done. It is done, you guys. Do you guys see that? Let me actually, I don't know if you guys see that. Do y'all see that? And I'm still playing it just because I want to give it extra time, but it's done and it's 1:48 seconds. I don't know if it cut all the way through, but it says it's done. We're going to go ahead and unload it. Go ahead and put it up. Now, we're going to cut it off. When we talk about the quietness of the machines, like I told you guys, I'm giving that to the LockLi. That LockLi is taking it when it comes down to being quiet. We're going to go ahead and take this off. I could see the design definitely did cut. So we're going to go ahead and weed it. Okay, so it is time to weed, you guys. First off, you already know where I'm getting my pen from, Tech Wrap. But, y'all, the LockLi took 3 minutes. And the LockLi was very quiet. The only thing we changed was the blade depth. We did, what, 28, I believe. But we did the same speed. So we did the speed of 9. I literally did the same speed because I didn't want to change that. Now, for the LockLi, the machine speed could only go up to 9. Versus this, it can go past 9. I believe it can go almost, I think it was 15 or 20. But it did it in 1 minute. With the same like speed. It did it in 1 minute and some seconds. Versus it took the LockLi about 3 minutes to do the same design. It's crazy. Even with the change of just the blade depth, it still cut very good. And the difference also is that, like I told you guys, it does start at the bottom of the mat versus the top like the rest of them. I'm impressed. I'm just impressed, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and weed this, and then we'll be back and we will press both of the shirts. Okay, you guys? All right, you guys, it is time to press it. See how simple it is to make a shirt. We literally just made the file. Now we're gonna make the shirt. Now this shirt is a Bella canvas shirt. This is a size medium. We're gonna do the design. So the size I did was 11 by like 5. So I did like average size that goes towards regular adult shirts. Now we get to XL, then I will change the sizing. So I'm gonna go ahead and place it in there. Make sure everything is nice and even. Perfect. We're going to go ahead and lint roll it. So I do have my lint roller. So you lint roll it to get all the little bits of particles off. The first thing I'm going to do is, let me loosen this up, is just press it to get the moisture out first. So we're going to press it for like 5 seconds to get the moisture out first. Alrighty. Bring it on up. So when I press it just to get that moisture out, as you see, I didn't put no parchment paper or anything like that. It also flattens the shirt out too, so that helps you a little bit. Be careful to watch out, because you want to make sure you don't burn yourself, you guys. I have burnt myself plenty of times. So I'm going to go ahead and heat press this part too, just to get the wrinkles out of the bottom part of it, so that way I can even it out. Alrighty. Boom. Nice and pressed. So I'm going to use my t-shirt ruler I got off Amazon a while ago. This is the adult t-shirt ruler I'm going to use. I'm going to place it underneath. This is going to help me give the space in between from the neckline to where your design should start at. So we have the designs that we did. Both of them we did on different ones. They both cut out the same exact way. It just was different speeds. So I'm going to head and line this up. This is a medium. So I'm using the line from the center line. And I'm going to go ahead and get my ruler. My ruler usually I get just to make sure the design is not crooked. And it is centered the right way. Because sometimes it could be a little bit off. The more you do it, you do get used to it, but I just always make sure it's not looking crazy. I use my 3 fingers. It's 3 on this side. Bring it over just a little bit. Perfect. 3 on both sides. I'm just going to make sure this is lined up the right way and it's not crooked. Alrighty. Y'all may hear the kids. They out there watching a movie. It looks a little crooked to me. Yeah, I'm gonna bring this side down. All right, so I'm gonna press this at 320. I'm gonna do it for about probably 15 seconds. I'm doing 15 because afterwards I'm gonna go in and do another 5 seconds, making sure this is lined up the right way. Because the 24 is the part that's like crooked, as I see. Lining it up take practice, but for me, I just always take my time. It's not a rush or anything. Alrighty, I'm gonna go ahead and press it. Pressing it for 15 seconds. Alrighty, 15 seconds is over. I'm gonna go ahead and let it cool down just a little bit. Now, this is HTV vinyl. This is not a certain type of vinyl where it's like metallic or it's gold, holographic, or anything like that. This is regular HTV vinyl. So for this, you could peel it cold or hot. For me, I am more of a hot peel girly. I don't know why, but I'm a hot peel girly. But I'm gonna let it cool down just a little bit so I don't burn my fingers. Alrighty, let's go ahead and peel this baby up. Woo! Now the words is hot. Even when you're peeling, take your time. It's not a rush. Take your time. Just peel slow. Take your time. Boom. Alrighty. So I'm going to go ahead and just bring the shirt out some. Now I'm going to get a parchment paper. I get non-stick parchment paper. It's unbleached from Amazon. That's where I get my parchment paper from. And now I'm going to do the final press. So you do a pre-press 5 seconds, then you do the design 15 seconds, and then you do a after press of 5 seconds, just the final press of making sure everything is fused together. And you want to make sure that your HTV is actually infused into the shirt. Now we did 15 seconds and not 20, just because you also don't want to overheat your vinyl either. So make sure you're not overheating your vinyl. Just do what's comfortable for you and do what your heat press can do. Beautiful. Oh, you can't even feel her in there. Like, I can't feel that she is in the shirt. And this is how the shirt came out. It came out so good. Now this is like a lime neon color. It came out very well. Now for the design, like I said, I did make it in Procreate, and then I transported it into the design spaces, but it came out very well. I love it. So pretty. Let's go ahead and do the next one. It's just that fast when it comes down to making shirts, you guys. Don't overthink it. I know it could be just a lot to learn. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get the next shirt. The shirt is literally the same exact one. The customer ordered 8 of the same exact shirts. It will, if I'm not mistaken, they all are like medium. I think we have 2 of them that's XL. I would change like the size of my design for the XL. But this one is another belt canvas medium. I'm going to do the same steps. I'm going to put it on in here, make sure it's lining up, because sometimes just the shirt itself can be a crooked shirt. Like, I promise you guys, when you start just experimenting and trying different shirts, you will see what I'm talking about. You have some shirts that just, it's crooked. You try to look at the neckline or whatever, it don't mean nothing. The shirt is just crooked. It's just how these people have made it. So we're going to lint roll it just to get the little pieces of particles off. Heat press it for 5 seconds. Nothing different. So if you are looking to start a business and you just saw me use 2 different machines to cut, which one do you think you would go for? Give you a moment to think about it. And now I'm going to tell you guys what I think will actually be a good one. I think the LockLi will actually make a very good beginner machine. We tried it already with permanent vinyl, and now we're doing it with HTV. Now, if you are like me, where this is a business for you, and you probably want to buy a little bit more expensive thing, you can also do that. Now, what I want you guys to understand is that the thing that I would say the Siser Juliet offers is the speed, because it did do it in 1 minute. So if you are doing a business where you have these, where you know you have to like do 50, 60 shirts, then that might actually be the machine for you, because it's dumb fast. Like, that thing is fast. Like, we did that together. You saw it. It's fast, okay? Then that might be the machine for you. Now, if you are a beginner, you're getting into this craft, you are not doing 30, 40 shirts, then the LockLi will be the best machine for you, definitely for the price. So let's make sure everything is straight again. Everything look good. We're gonna go ahead and press it. Now the t-shirt rulers, I do, if I'm not mistaken, I will double check, I do have them in my Amazon store, you guys. So go ahead and check it out. I believe I have it under like business or crafts or something like that, so you should be able to find it there. So we're gonna let that cool down just a little bit, and then we're gonna peel it up. Now, let's just talk about the prices of the machines. Siser Juliet go for, if it's not on sale, you're looking at probably after taxes, $380. If it's not on sale, I think this, if it's not on sale, it's like $400. But if it's on sale, it's like $380, okay? The LockLi cutting machine go for $150. No, not $100. $135, you guys. I was just about to up the price because it should be that amount. The LockLi go for $135. Probably after taxes, $150, okay, you guys? But did you just hear what I just said? The LockLi go for $135. Let's talk about all these machines. You got the Cricut Maker that almost go for $400 after taxes. You have the Siser Juliet that go for $400 and something after taxes too, without a sale. This machine itself is $135. Let's talk about if they have a sale. If HTV RONT actually has a sale going on, usually, and you already know, HTV RONT does so many sales. It's crazy how many sales they do. That means you could probably get this machine at probably $100 as a starter machine. Y'all, this machine is a must. As a beginner machine, a starter machine, this machine will take you somewhere. This machine will help you start your business. So think about what I just said. You take $135, invest in this machine, make shirts. You're selling shirts for $25 a piece. Depending on the design, you could go up to $30. Some people go to $40 on sweatshirts, $60 on sweatshirts. Y'all, do not sleep on HTV RONT, okay? Don't sleep on them. Alrighty. 2 shirts done. The rest of them I'm gonna do off camera because it's 8 shirts, so finishing them off camera. They both came out so good. You don't even know something was cut with a different machine or anything like that. At the end of the day, the shirt was made and it came out perfect and it came out good. You can't tell the difference, can you? You don't know if this was made with the LockLi or the Siser Juliet. You don't know which one. All you know is that it's pressed beautiful and it looks amazing. So, are you ready to start your business? That's the question to ask yourself. All right, you guys, we are done both of these shirts came out freaking amazing. Now, we used the Loklik and the Siser Juliet. Now, you can't even tell which machine did which shirt, can you? They both look amazing. They both came out great, and they both was the same exact design. The only difference was when it came out to cutting, just the cut settings in the machine itself. The Siser Juliet starts at the bottom of the mat versus the Loklik, just like the rest of these machines, start at the top. Now, the big question that a lot of you guys are wondering, and I'm asking you guys too, which machine is for you? Is it the Siser Juliet or is it the Loklik? Look at it. It came out so well, so cute, simple, easy peasy. Both of these machines are actually a beast. We're not going to even lie or question it. The LockLi or the Siser Juliet are freaking amazing. They are a beast when it comes down to cutting vinyl, and just the time itself and just the mini upgrades that we have asked for so many times in all our cutting machines. So will you prefer the Siser Juliet that's running about 400 bucks after taxes? Let's round it 400 bucks, okay, you guys? If you don't catch it on sale. So yes, 400 bucks, right? To the Loklik, that's $135. Did you just hear what I said? $135. You can find it on Amazon. You can also find it from HTV RONT themselves on their website. HTV RONT has so many sales at that too. So if you think about the sales that they have, even with the Siser Juliet, when it's on sale, it's roughly gonna be like $360, not including taxes or shipping. Versus you think about their sales, probably gonna be knocked down to 100 bucks. So to start your business, what machine is for you? Now, when you think about it, these machines both did an amazing job. The biggest difference was just when it came down to cutting the speed of it. The Siser Juliet is a lot faster, even on the same like speed when it come down to both machines. We did do both machines at a speed of 9. Both machines are amazing. The Siser Juliet did win when it came down to the speed because they finished in about 1 minute and 45 seconds versus the LockLi took 3 minutes and about 40 to 50 seconds. They both did amazing though, that's the thing. Now if you're running a business like me, when it comes down to producing more than one shirt, probably the Siser Juliet is for you. But if you are starting out, the LockLi is the machine to go. It does permanent vinyl and HTV. We just did both. We did HTV in the last video. We did permanent vinyl. Both of these cut beautiful, and guess what? It was quiet. That right there is the hugest difference, because a lot of times in these Cameos, Cricut machines, we always complain about the noise that these machines make. The Siser Juliet did a very good job on just the quietness compared to the Cameo and the Cricut, but the LockLi takes that away. It wins when it comes down to just how quiet that machine is. Both of these machines are very good. I guess the question is just figuring out which machine is for you and what machine is for your business. But I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. Hopefully by the next time you see me, I won't have a belly no more. We're going to pray on it and hopefully we don't. But let me guys know what you guys think about today's video and what you would like to see me test out and compare on these two machines next time. But other than that, I'll see you guys next time. Bye!